Drivers, to your cars.
I want to hear the car this time, you know? One of the best things about NASCAR that I can't really capture in this league is the loud, you know, you know what I mean? Mental Gen. Are you ready for some Pocono action? Are you ready? Oh, my apologies. Alright, my friends, we've got newest, Taylor, Gage, Samson. Hello, everybody. It's just going to be a solo booth today. My main man, my main goal, my main man, he did call out today. And that is a unfortunate turn of events. However, that was fine. Because I want to do a couple solo. I did not change the paint schemes. That is my apologies, but we're going to stick with these. Gage, I know you do. And I already have you put down for a true ground. I'd rather you use your commentating thing there, because I'm not going to have you do this one and that one. Because you're making the car set, not the car set. You're making the package for that. I want you to explain that. I want that race is going to be your race. And if it comes back next season, we're going to keep that consistent. And usually the only times I commentate just by myself is the final points race. So like end of the regular season, end of the round of 12, end of the round of 8, and the final 4. But, you know, you should let my man do a normal race every once in a while. Joseph Hayes is here. Hello. Yes, Thomas Taylor. So for the second half of the season, we've got some more of the basics, more of the better tracks. So that is a great opportunity to get some people who maybe have not commentated yet. I think that would be an awesome thing to do. Competition caution is on lap 30. Just FYI, make sure I establish that before the green goes out. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh well, he'll be alright. All the paint schemes will be reset next week when we have our 2-year anniversary. I hope everybody pulls up in some Gen 1 style paint schemes. It's going to look so good, so nice. At the old Dover track too. I can't wait for that. And then afterwards I'll change everybody's schemes back and we'll be good to go for most of the rest of the season. I did leave Sam Bell on this one. I think it looked good. So Don, this is a Copeland Seeds moment. It does not affect performance, so you'll be alright. It is a good looking car though, by the way. Anyway, here we go. Green flag is out now. We've got Kenny Gage and Carson Sherman both on the pole on the front here. Lap 1 of 70 here as they go down this long front stretch. Still side by side out of 1. This is the 2012 version of the Pocono track, and I think it looks very good. Look at Gage wash up. Some contact with Carson Sherman there. That opens the door for Bullhead and Jalen Gamble there on the bottom. But Gage is maybe able to use the outside. I think he does. He clears. Gage holds the lead after he roughs up his own teammate Carson Sherman there. Everybody gets off of lap 1 just fine. A little bit of scrap, a little bit of contact. And I don't forget to put the schemes in. I forget to take them out. So if you make a scheme, it'll definitely be there. It just might be there for a few more races than you want. We got a lot of action going on here. Gamble is looking under Bullhead for a second. He's got a little nose in there. Oh, that tunnel turn in turn 2. He's washing up. Back down to block the baby. Side by side for a second, letting that 54 car get away here. That top side on turn 3 actually looks to be a little bit better here. see Bullhead, first Gage, now Bullhead. Gain a spot off of there. Pocono. Hello, Mr. Cody Ware. Welcome to the chat, to the stream. Bullhead looking under Gage here. He got that draft momentum down the front stretch. Bullhead won here last season. It was his first and only win. Got him into the playoffs. He's already got a win here, but he could make it 2 in a row at Pocono. Gamble once again working under Bullhead for second. Going into this tunnel turn. Oh, he's sliding up. Contact. Bullhead's in the wall. They keep it going now. They still keep it going. No reason to throw the caution. That second turn. Cars are loose here. As Gage drives away here in this front part of the race. Looking back here. I saw a little bit of dust, but everybody seems to be fine. Now Sherman is under. These guys, they're struggling. They got the new car and the new Pocono configuration. Remember, last time we were here, it was a very old and aged racing surface. Now, with a fresh repave, a fresh car, they're trying hard. Oh, Chris. Little crossover move under Bell here into the tunnel turn. That bottom there on 2 is very loose, but Chris keeps it down there. Probably gets the pass up on Bell. Everybody single file back up here. See if Chris can complete the pass on Bell. We've seen that outside work well in turn 3. Chris looked pretty strong, though he might clear Bell here, and he pretty much does. Back up here to the front. Everybody seems to be fine now. Lap 5 of 70. Newest, I don't think you should have chicken Alfredo for that. Sherman's looking low. Not going to make a move here. We've got Newest 1-2. And then Gamble. And then the 88 of River. Not pronouncing that last name. I've learned my lesson. The baby follows them, followed by Chris, Sam Bell, Sapphire, Thomas Taylor, and E. Samuel will round out our top 10 with Dylan Martinez hanging up here as well. There you go. You see that inside. There's not a lot of grip down there in that tunnel turn. Not a lot of banking here. Sherman is starting to close into the 54. Who are we about to lap? Bullhead's coming out of 4. Bullhead may have gone down the pit lane for his damage there. Hang on, let me bring this up. Yes. Yeah, the 44 did indeed come down pit road. So keep your eyes out for that here. Oh, sorry, I thought I pinned it. Competition caution is at lap 30. There we go, I should have pinned it there. I said it earlier, right before the race started. Alright, Gage and Sherman, followed by Gamble and River and the baby, are still your top 5. We're starting to even out a little bit here. Bell is back under Chris. They've been battling for a while. Bell is sliding up. Little bit of contact. But man, they keep it going. Sapphire's waiting back there as well. Sapphire looked to make it 3 wide. Smart move to not do it. Look at the outside on turn 3. Not typically a lane that is powerful, but Chris keeps position there. There you see Gamble looking under for second, I believe, under Carson Sherman. He has a nose down in there. Sherman cleared anyway. Oh my goodness. We've had slipping and sliding all race today. Gamble is not able to keep the nose down there. All this, Gage is loving all this. Once he got out in front, no one's been able to challenge him. Here's Gamble back under. He's trying to get up there. This season so far, it's been a tale of 2 contenders here. We've got Gamble and Gage. Gamble knows he's got to get up there and fight Gage. He's got to get through his teammate Carson Sherman. He's having trouble getting around him here, as they're still side by side. You see Bell and Chris still fighting back there as well. That's true. Chris and Sapphire have agreed to come back next season. Just a little reminder, there are no contracts or re-signing, so it's just at any point they can choose to leave, but they have verbally committed to come back. So that is good news. 45 got a lot of momentum there off that turn. So that is good news for the SOAP organization, keeping probably their 2 best drivers. Of course, River is also very well, but he's already got a foot out of the door. So the drivers who want to stay, they got the two better ones here. Speaking of River, looking a little bit around Gamble there, not going to work. Let's see Bullhead's lap times here. Last lap he ran a 52.7, 52.1. They're catching him here. Chris and Sam Bell. No. Chris has gotten around. Now it's Sapphire and Sam Bell. These two cars have a history. Sapphire is able to get around on the backstretch with that drafting help. And you see Thomas Taylor a little bit outside there, hung out to dry just a tad bit. But these two cars, they've caught up to Mr. Cannon Gage. How have we not wrecked yet? That is a very good question. One of these cars is going to make a move here soon, man. Here, let's go on board with the 48. Oh, Sherman a little loose there. You see Gamble sticking his nose inside. Sherman's going to have the draft off his teammate, the 54. You see that pulling him along. Behind him, you got River as well. There's top 5, and then Chris. And we've spread out, but we have not spread out that far. We got a big pack back here. They have Bullhead's going to be some work here. It's going to take away that clean air off the 54. We'll see how he navigates this traffic here. See Gamble trying to go high, get a little bit of momentum down this long straightaway. Lap 10 of 70, 20 laps of the competition caution. Oh, here we go. You see Gage looking low under Bullhead. Bullhead's probably going to let his teammates go here. Or Bullhead's just going to hang it on the outside and keep the position. I can turn the volume up if that is a factor. There you go. Try that. Oh, Sherman looking low. See, it's all where Bullhead goes here. Fate of the lead is in the 44's hands. He's going to stay high, now go down low. This is not a turn you want to be too wide in. Gamble's sticking up high. That may have hurt Carson Sherman there. That may have gave Gamble the opportunity he needed to pass. We've seen this outside on turn 3 work well. Side by side. Sherman just a little bit out in front. Sherman's barely clear. You see him still on the bottom there. Gage still cannot get around Bullhead. You see him looking down low now. See if he can throw it in the 1 here. Hope it sticks. No, you're not going to pass him with fresh tires. Assuming the 44 took tires on that stop. Sherman looking back low now. Turn 2. Not where you want to be too wide, but here we go. They give each other space. They're keeping it clean. That's about the best turn 2 we've seen all race. Sherman still with a little nose down there. But yeah, the 54. That outside lane's been working on this repave so far. There we go. Gage keeps it again. He'll gear up for another run at Bullhead. He's looking low. There you go. Made the move a little bit too early there. But we'll see. As he tries once again to get around his teammate. His teammate, of course, doesn't want to go a lap down. He won this race last year. He knows he has a fast car. He wants to stay on the lead lap. If the 44 can stay ahead until the competition caution at lap 30, he'll be back in this race. Sherman once again trying in turn 2. He gets loose up there. Has to chase it up the track. Oh my gosh, Gage gives him enough room up there. The baby has taken 3rd. And is right on the bumper of Sherman, but the 54, that outside lane in 3, has been wonders so far this race. Now Gage will make another run at Bullhead, possibly. Here, see, he's gearing up to go again. See River and Gamble fighting back there. River followed by his 2 teammates of Chris and Sapphire, but having a pretty good run. Bullhead The outside, this repave, is giving the outside too much grip. I do like to see a track of where the outside can hold its own, though. But in this scenario, where it's a lap car holding up the leaders, I don't know about that. There you see River get around Gamble, maybe? No, Gamble's back inside now. Is he pitting? He might be pitting. Yes, he is. All right. We've got some interesting strategy calls. They're going to try and jump that. This might bring everybody else down. They're going to try and jump the competition caution here. Here's Gage once again back inside the 44. Once again, you got to pass somewhere that's not turn 1, my friend. You got to get him in 2 or 3. Sherman back inside now. Sherman does not have a win this season. Didn't have a win last season. Was probably good enough to get a win last season. So he's looking. He needs a win here. Him and Gage once again side by side into 2. See the baby here. Will they stay out? Or, yeah, it seems like they're all coming in here. I don't think the 25 is, though. 25 wants to lead some laps. He'll stay out with Bullhead. I don't think he had a choice. We got a few people staying out. There you go. You see the 89, the 24, and a good few other people. Right now, that 25 car is your leader. See the 5, the 15, and the 48 who pit there. So that's about 15 laps per run. Maybe they came a little bit early. It's interesting to see how long they can go on fuel. I'm assuming the 25 will come in now this time by. This would be about... Alright, I'm making... yes, he is. He will come now. If a caution comes out now, Bullhead would love that. Anybody else? We got any risk takers? I think everybody's got to come in. That 11 car, I believe, has already pit. Well, there's a 54. Looks like they kept the position from the 48. 48 may have gained a few spots there. But as they come out, 54, 45, 48, Sapphire jumped up a good few spots there. So did the 88 and the 6. There's a 10. The 5 car jumped up a good few spots as well. And the 20 had a decent run there. Bell and the 52 of Dylan and the 4 all fell back a little bit. There's the 44 now. It was still on the lead lap. Is he coming down this time? It looks like it. Yes, he is. He's going to come down this time by. That's tough for the 44. That might put him a lap down. If they go a lap down... Oh, the 25 is coming out of pit lane this time by. I think Gage will get him on the outside here. And he does. Gamble has gotten around Sherman for second. The baby has pulled into second place, so ultimately probably a good strategy here. See if he can hold off this charging 48 car. Oh, 48 looking low. The baby went to the middle, tried to block that. With these fresh tires, these cars can go anywhere on the track. Oh, look at the speed on that 48. We see people in cars struggle to get around an outside car in that turn. Gamble goes on rails. Goes right around him. And who could have predicted this? The top 2 cars are Gamble and Gage. The thing we've seen all season. Sapphire threw it down there under the baby. I don't think he was ready for that move. That almost could have ended in disaster here. We've been so fortunate so far, and Bullhead still has his lap. But we've been fortunate so far that we've had no wrecks yet. We did have that contact with Bullhead. Oh, what is this car? 24, what are you doing, my friend? Can he make it back? Hang on, get an update. What are you doing, my friend? There's 24. I don't see anything. There's no update. There's nothing in the logs about the 24. If he can make it back to the pits on his own, I'm not going to throw the caution. Oh, he's out of gas. He stayed out. apparently. Oh my god, he's out of gas. If he can coast back to his pit, we're going to keep it green. Hang on, how many laps was that? Was that 18? Update it. 24 ran out. I think he's going to make it in on time. He's off the track. I'm going to call that good. Bullhead has lost his lap now. Oh my god, we're 3 wide. 88 backs out. Probably the smart move there. I am very happy that that happened. I mean, I'm sorry to the 24 guys. That was a interesting strategy there. Hello, Mr. E. Samuel. Well, yeah, that probably would have been a realistic yellow, but I'm trying to make a point this season to not throw these random cautions, you know, because that... See, the 44, or the 24, he made it back on his own power. You see Sherman now looking under the 44. You're not going to pass the 44 in turn 1. It's just not happening. Alright, so here we go. We're in for another Gage Gamble duel. So far, let's go through the field real quick. You see the 24 got his fuel. He's coming back out on the track. The 55 has lost the paces a little bit. Remember, that's driven by Connor Adams. He's out of retirement now, trying to run around that 55 car. 50 car driven by Paul Menard, our new person. Noah Pat Dude in the 69 will not be there next season as NHP is retiring. The 84 has a little bit of hood damage there, as you see, but he's still going strong. Then there's Ross, Rundy, Mac Jones, Daniel Hemrick, Joseph Hayes, Blitz, Dara Horns, Slubnar. And then in our next pack up here, you've got Samuel, the pace car, Dylan Martinez, Sam Bell, Ted Words, Quan Short, season 4 champion, by the way. Don't forget it. Soldier Boy, and Thomas Taylor run out the second pack. And in the main pack up here, we have Chris in 7th, River in 6th, Sapphire in 5th, DeBaby in 4th, Sherman in 3rd, and Gamble and Gage in 1st and 2nd. You see Gamble looking under Gage here as they come down the second backstretch, and not enough there. But he poked out though. You see him going high now. Bullhead's inside. He's a lap down. If he can get back up in front before lap 30. Wesley Finch. Hello, my friend. Here, I'm going to put it on your car just for this. There, you see this car here? Look at this car. That's you. Or that's your team. Anyway, we got to get you a new driver, my friend. We got to get you some sponsors. We got to get you hooked up. We're just past halfway in the season. There's still a chance to make the playoffs, you know. We got to get you a good run going here. Anyway, as you see, Gamble's able to hold off the 48 with the 54. Leads here. Oh, there you see Sherman looking inside the 44. 44 took to start slipping back now. Do not say ugly Packers. I am a Packers fan. Hush, Gage. I'm talking to Wesley here. But yeah, we got to get you some new... There's some good drivers on the market. Just come to me after the race. We'll get you hooked up. Go Hawks. Alright. I kind of respect it, assuming you mean Seahawks. Here's Jalen Gamble. Why do I have to single-handedly fight NNA every week? Yeah, we've got Gage in 1st. Sherman in 3rd. DeBaby in 4th. And Bullhead, who really should be in the top 5 if he didn't have that contact with the 54. So Gage, if anything, you're lucky. They took one of their own cars out. And then back here, you've got the 3 soap cars, the 3 Amigos. But I don't know about that. One of these cars is not like the other two. Go back up here in the front. We have about 7 laps to the competition caution so far. Another quick through the field. There's the 24. Oh, the 11 retired as well. The 11 ran out of fuel, apparently. Maybe I should have looked at that. That may have been a caution that I missed. I do my best here, alright? It's a tough job. It's a tough job running this race. Alright, that's true. That is true here. Everybody seems just to be content to log some laps. Let's calm down a little bit. We've had a crazy opening here. Let's play it safe. We all got to get to the end here. My concern is, though, I put the competition caution on lap 30. The pit cycle started at lap 15, so theoretically... Oh, Gamble's looking inside now, but to finish that point, theoretically, pit stops might start to happen around lap 30. Meaning some people could get caught a lap down. Hopefully not. As you see... Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, Mr. Gamble. Shoot. Can't engage. He knows this more than anybody so far. If both cars have fresh tires, you're not passing somebody in turn 1. That outside is too strong. He got held up by that 44 for about 10 laps there. And there's Sherman inside of the 48. Oh, he threw it down there and it's stuck. Don't know if it's enough to clear. He's got the baby behind him as well. Sapphire and Bowhead up here as well. Side by side. That's just what Gage wants to see. That 48 car is strong, though. He's beaten both the 25 and 45. I forgot to refill the gas cans. Yeah, who knew Pocono would be one of the best races of the season? I mean, if it's super good, maybe I flex it into the playoffs, but we'll have to see how the other tracks turn out. You see the 45? Shoot, man. I think Gen 3 has been a great success so far. We've had the best racing we've ever had. Oh, the 45 got loose! Slide job! Slid up right in front of the 48. I'll take... Oh, his own teammate is going to betray him there. He threw it down the inside. 48, or the 45, excuse me, is loose. Oh, they're fighting each other back here. That Sherman. Outside's too powerful. Got the draft. I blame Roll Tide for not reminding me. Fair enough. Oh my god. Do not go 3 wide. They're going 3 wide into 1. Oh my goodness. Gamble backs out. That is a smart... That's a championship move right there. It's too early in the race. Not even past the competition caution. Check through the field. Check up on everybody's okay. We all look fine. Back up here to the lead. It's Sherman and Gage so far. I mean, Gamble's back here all alone. Hopefully the WBU men teammates after this competition caution make some adjustments to the car and see if they can get up here. So far it's been the NNA show. But we've seen that a lot this season. It starts out as the NNA show, and as the race goes on and other teams improve, it starts to fade away. So we'll see if that's the case again today. Sherman has arrived. Hello, Mr. Sherman. You are in second place right now. 2 laps to the competition caution. I know it's unlikely, but if Bowhead can get around both these cars, he's back on the lead lap. You see Gamble and the baby side by side behind you. Hello, Mr. Sherman. Is there any wise words you'd like to bestow upon us? NNA choke not show. Oh, Bowhead's looking under the 45. Look at him go. Get that lap back. You've got 4 turns to do it. Please, nobody pit here. That is my hope and request. Alright, none of the top people pit. There's somebody in the back pits. It still sucks. Oh, like that one. The 9 car is in pit lane right now. Anyway, competition caution will come out. Remember, they race back to the line. Bowhead looking back under. 45 here. Slide up, Bowhead. Get her done. Not gonna happen. These 2 cars still side by side. Looks like everybody else is pretty content just to come back to the line. Don't try anything stupid here and wreck. Oh, like the baby sliding up into Bowhead. Don't do that. That's not what you want to do. Gage, I thought it was a decent idea, but for our first time testing out the Gen 3 car this season, I might implement it in a season or 2 once we understand where all the cars are. Sherman's starting to get up here, but not enough time as we come to the caution here. Gage will lead us in. But yeah, Gage, I did like your idea. I think it's too early into the life cycle of Gen 3 to try something like that out. But next season, if there's like a boring-ish race, I might give it a try. Or a race that needs some excitement here as we come to the pace car for our first caution and the competition caution. This is, I assume everybody's going to pit here. It's at the start of the pit cycle. Remember that 9 car? Anything wrong with that 9? No, it does not appear so. That 9 car might cycle all the way to the front here. Which is not really what I wanted. But, we will see. The baby got baby. That is true. Hashtag true. See the very long pit road here. These are not good camera angles. No, okay, yeah, it is. My apologies. No, I'm not gonna. Well, if we go to a track we've already been before this season, and I think it needs it, we will try it. But I'm not gonna try it like for this race at Pocono. We've never done. Oh, Bullhead! I think that's the move you got to do to get back in this race. I think if he's staying out here. Yeah, he's got to stay out. I think that's the play. Here we go. Let's see who comes in, who stays out. Everyone's got to come in here, aside from Bullhead. See Bullhead staying out. Everybody else coming down. Oh, the 9. Yeah, we expected the 9. Oh, the 24. That's a little bit aggressive on the 24's part. Everybody else down pit road here. Let's see who has a good stop. Oh, that's true, Gage. That could be true. I assume it's 4 tires and fuel for everybody, would be the assumption. Yep, 4 tires and fuel. Who's going to get out first? There, Gage, Sherman, and the baby. Sapphire. Oh, Connor Adams gained some spots there. That's what Gamble and WBU Man needed. They needed someone to have a good stop. Sorry, that is not Connor Adams. I take that back. That is Tedwards. Sorry, that 5 car has been a revolving door this first half of the season. So that is my fault. I do apologize for that. We do need popcorners. Do I have to do a... Alright, I'm going to do a popcorners commercial. It's tradition now, my friends. Alright, one more, but next time, we're changing it up next time. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the Popcorners commercial. What place Slubnar? Actually, Jesse, it's basic strategy. I like that. Anyways. Yeah, here, let's look back at that. We are saying, what, the 5 car, no way he took 2? Yeah, no, 5 car took 4 tires. Just a good stop by him. They gained a good few positions here. You see him in 7th now. Or, sorry, 6th. Back here, 21 and the 44 both pit. So did the 9. And what's the 21 doing? Oh, fixing that damage. I remember. So, that leaves the 44, 9, and 24. These 3 cars. All the way in the back. And the 11 is out of the race. So, I know if you guys have anything, you know, league related you would like to advertise during this competition caution commercial segment, let me know. I know a team owner is working on a podcast. You know, if you want to advertise that, this would be a good time. And if anybody else is doing anything, I'm saying like genuinely league related. Like, I'm not going to sponsor, like, I'm not going to run a commercial, for example, like Arizona. Yeah, break into something good. No, I'm not. Okay, listen, Mr. Gage. The advertisement is on your car. They've already got their advertising. Yeah, like, if you guys are doing something league-related, it needs to get the word... Yeah, like, Newis's podcast is going to be, like, a Dale Jr. download-ish kind of thing. Like, that's the kind of thing I would love to advertise here. Buy Newest, I'm going to buy your podcast. Popcorners is league related. Not yet. Listen, they've had 3 free advertisements. I think that's enough for a little while. I could give little mini history lectures during this time. Like, interesting. I've drawn a blank here. Did you know that high heels were originally invented for men to wear, so they could look even taller? But then women started wearing them, and men were like, "Oh, it's not cool anymore." I don't know if anybody has watched any Ken Burns film. Like, he did a thing on the Civil War and a huge thing on the entire history of the game of baseball. I want to do something like that for the league, so I might advertise that when it's getting close to completion, or if I even choose to do it. So I think that's about it. We're rounding what I believe is turn 3 here. Yes, it is. Pace car will be coming in. It is lap 33 of 70 here. From this race, we could just go green the rest of the way here. Let us see. There we go. Green flag is out. And we are racing once again. Oh, there you see Slumnar taking an aggressive move out there. The baby's looking low. There he goes. He's going to commit down for second now. Him and Sherman are side by side. You see Sapphire. She's under Gamble. Oh, that outside line. Too powerful. The baby might lose 2 spots here. There's Gamble going around. Oh, Sherman. He loves turn 2. I know he's going to make a move. There he goes. And the 2, they keep it tight. Oh, don't do it, Gamble. Do not make it 3 wide here. He wants to. But oh my God, he's going to do it. He stuck his nose in there. Oh, this line, no contact yet. Sherman gets around Gage. He's side by side with the 48. Still down there. 48 still down there. See if Sherman... Oh, drives right around that outside. Gamble, or Gage, trying to get around Gamble. And he does. That singular move right there may have just saved Ken and Gage's race. If he gets mired in traffic, he's had that fresh air, clean air, all race. Oh, the baby got loose! He slides right up into Gamble. Looks like no serious damage on either one. Just a little bit of time. Lost some time, that's it. They keep it clean off of here. Gage he's got a nose under, he's looking around. Everybody's keeping it, they're keeping it whole, they're keeping it straight. Gage, that pass isn't going to work unless you slide it in there. Tires are too fresh, that pass isn't going to work. Sherman drives right around. That's incredible, the baby and Mr. Gamble. Maybe the 2 most accomplished racers of the Gen 2 and 3 era. Right there, showing their talent. Where did E. Samuel come from? Look at him move. Tried a little slide job there. Don't think it's worked out all the way, but he tried it. That 5 car has been... He hasn't been moving up or down, but he's been holding his own up here. See if that outside lane can work. Got to wait for the tires to wear down a little bit for that outside in turn 3 to really come into effect. But Sherman has taken complete control of this race so far. The baby once again looking under Cannon Gage. That's not gonna work. Tires too fresh, too strong, too much speed on the outside. Gamble's once again. I mean, Gamble's got to be saying, man, what do I got to do to get around these cars? Well, don't worry, Anthony Tedwards is trying to get up there if he can get around the 4. And look at this here. We have Quan Short has entered the picture here. He's in the top 10. Impressive for him. But this top 4, they're in a pack of their own so far. Lap 38 of 70. We're past halfway. As they go down, there's Gage looking under. It's not going to work. Here, let me get this ready just in case. Oh, there's the baby. Little crossover move. Oh no! He's so loose! Contact with the 54. We should have had. They should have crashed so many times by now. There is no grip on the bottom of 2. Oh my god, my heart dropped there for a second. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god, I need a second. I mean, that car was gone. You see how sideways the 25 was? Goodness me. Gage, he wants to get away from that 25. I wouldn't blame him trying to get under the 45 there. They might be side by side here. No, not enough. Oh no. The baby. You have not had good luck on the bottom. Your car is too loose to run this line. Do not try it. Don't try it. Alright, good. He backs out. Good move. The 4 car of E. Samuel has come alive here. Gamble hangs on. The 5 car is trying to get up there, help his teammate out. Not close enough. Chris and Sapphire still here. Bell has been running around the bottom-ish of the top 10 most of the race. Everybody else seems to be where? Oh, hello. The 24. He's on that weird strategy. Here, the baby. Now we're going to try into turn 1 this time. Smart move. But the pass is not going to work out. Did the 24 retire? 24 retired as well. A fuel issue once again. 54 looking under into 2. Oh, he's sliding. He's sliding. Sherman gave him enough room though to keep it clean. They're still going to be side by side. Sherman. Gage has some grip down there though, but I think Sherman's going to have the momentum. Yeah, they're still side by side. But Sherman's got the momentum off there. Nothing he can do. That 41 of 70. 30 to go. The baby once again looking low. It's once again not going to work out. Gage really high there that time. You see the 5 car getting up here, so is the 6 and the 15 and the 73. All these cars, they're starting to close the gap. Oh, now you see Gamble looking in 2, not enough there. 4 car washed up a little bit. That opens it up for the 5 of Tedwards. No. Sherman. Looks like clean air is a big factor to who's leading and winning this race so far. So far it's been the NNA show. I think it's only been the 45 and the 54 leading. Correct me if I'm wrong. I definitely could be wrong. I don't mind being wrong sometimes. But it's still that NNA 1, 2, 3. 44 and the 9 are both still a lap down. How far until the first lap car? Well, I mean the lap cars, they're stuck inside the pack here. Like you see the 44 trying to make his way up, and there's a 9 as well. Bullet's trying to... I don't think he's going to get the double here. To be my honest opinion. There we go. If Adam or if Tedwards can get around this 4-car V Samuel, Gamble will finally have some help up here. There's Gage once again looking low under Sherman. Down into 1. Alright, well they're in turn 1 here. And they're also in it, yeah. You have an entire track's worth pretty much until the turn left car. Oh! Gage kept it side by side there. And the momentum runs out. A worthy attempt. Oh my goodness. Keep it straight. You can see the back end of that car start to step out. Here's Gage into 3 now. See if he can get around Sherman. They're side by side here. But Sherman's got the momentum once again. Oh, they're still a little bit side by side. Oh, the baby, don't do it. Okay, there we go. He tucks back in line. Do not go 3 wide in the 1. But Gage is still under the 45 here. That outside's been tough on the defense though, and it still hangs on. That's true. That is a good. He may be pushing too early. I don't, you know, trying to pass like that. It's tough to pass here if your opponent's on the outside. But I think, yeah, Gage, if you keep trying, at some point Sherman's going to make a mistake. And then that'll give you enough to get around here. But Sherman's been running a very, very good race since the competition caution. He's been untouchable. Even Gage, who's been the class of the field so far, does not have enough car to get around him. You do see Gamble trying to get under the 25 here. Oh, 25 looking under Gage now. Not enough there. The baby might lose a spot to E. Samuel here, and he probably will. He might get shuffled back. He's now side by side. Oh no, the baby, don't lose it on the inside again. Oh, there he goes. I don't know if the 25 had a good pass there, if the 45 or the 48, excuse me, backed out. Who's AI? Where do you see AI? Oh my goodness. Yeah, if we pit on lap 30, pit stop should be happening anytime now. I would even say coming this time, I would expect someone maybe be a little bit aggressive here. It's going to be at least a 2-stop race anyway, no matter which way you cut or slice it. Assuming they can go 15 to 18 laps. So let's be conservative here, say 15 times 2 from 30 is 60. That's still an extra 10 laps. So I don't think when they pit is going to make so much of a difference here. And I think Chris heard me, because you see Chris staying out. If I can get on it. Everybody's coming down. But Chris stayed out. I think that might be... This might be the call that gets him in this spot here. Let's look down pit road. I like the call by the 6 car. It's got to be 4 tires and fuel. We've been green all race, no real crashes. Yeah, you see everybody taking 4 tires and fuel. Oh, Sherman! Yeah, he gets it here. Now you see Chris coming down. Sherman's going to lead him off. 4 car. Getting some spots there. Gage was stuck behind Sherman. Gamble, his pit crew, for once did not let him down. Maybe gained him a spot. Gage lost a couple positions there, but nothing he can't rebound from. Back there is the baby and the 5 and the 73 now. Gamble, you've got some help on the way. You've got Tedwards and you've got Bell. Taylor's been having an off race though in 15. Really unlike, he's usually like a top 10 kind of guy. Now you see Chris taking 4 in fuel. Here's Sherman coming out of 4. I think they're definitely going to get him here. That's an awesome shot, by the way. Yeah, there's Chris. That is a very dangerous pit exit. Chris definitely gains some spots here if he can clear up. Oh yeah, he's gonna slow down E. Samuel. There are 4 cars. There we go. I like the call by the 6, and it puts him in 2nd. With a lap fresher tires and everybody else, that was a great call. And you guys doubted me in chat. Fastest lap is held by the 25, then the 48, and then the 54. You see the 4 car looking under. I can see the 4 car getting around. His tires are a little bit warmer, but he's clear. That might actually hurt him. Gamble might go right around him here. And he does. There we go. Gage and the baby are back in it once again. Gage is looking under the 4. He's going to throw it in there. Oh, we have a lot of stuff. Gage right up into the 4. Oh, the baby's going to try and take it 3 wide. He backs out now. No, he's got a nose down. There we go. He backs out. Good move. Don't take it into 3 wide. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. This is too stressful. This is too stressful, man. Oh my goodness. There's the 6 of 48. Sherman is having a leisurely drive through the Pocono Mountains right now. Probably first time anytime this race the leader has been so far ahead. He's ahead by about 2 seconds here. But if anyone's going to run him down, it's going to be Gamble. A little quick through the field. Make sure everybody's doing all right. Alright, we're all doing fine. Yeah, that was a great call by the 6. It probably helped that everybody else came down pit road, added more traffic, made people go a little bit more slower. So you saw Gage there, why he lost position is Sherman got out first, around him. And because Sherman was on his outside, he can't drop. Now I know in real NASCAR, Gage has a front stall, and he can just drive straight on, right? But in this, the AI is not programmed to see that. You have to turn right and then go out. So because Sherman was there, it held him up. But he might get it back anyway here if he can get around this 4. We got another round. They are definitely sliding turn 4. See if Gage can get around here. Not yet. Oh, Gamble is definitely cutting into that lead. He cut off about half a second there. It's not only that, Sherman's got no draft help up here. Pocono, it's definitely not a super speedway, but its straights, and especially the front stretch, are so long that some parts of it act like a super speedway. If you don't have drafting help, you're going a bit slower. Oh, the 4 car got loose up there. Gage fell back a little bit there. Just let these cars even out and then pick them off. Yeah, what lap did they pit around? Lap. Yeah, who had anybody take anything? No, it looks like everybody took. Really long stop on the 55. Shame it doesn't tell you what lap. Anyways, Chris hanging on to third. There's the baby doing his classic into turn 2 move. Let's see how this goes. He's gonna back off. No, he's not. Oh, he's sliding up. Oh, he's caught the 4. He's held him up. Bullhead will get a lottery ticket if you give him max. No. Bullhead, I appreciate it, but I'm good. I'm not a gambling man. Back up through the field. Looks like everybody's doing just fine. We're all racing around, having a good time. Oh, yeah. Carson is getting caught. Traffic is just hard to pass here on this repave. This 4 car is most certainly holding them up. So Gage is, oh my gosh, I would say he just takes out the 4 anyway. Almost slid right into him. Don't think he has enough to get around here. No, he doesn't. I don't think. Yeah, 4 car's gonna have the advantage on the straight. That outside momentum. Chris now looking under as the 48 has caught the leader now. No, Chris goes back in line. Gage, excuse me, might make this pass on the 4. If he can get under, if he can clear up. Right, he's starting to slide up a little bit. Get clear of that 4. Oh my god, almost puts the 4 in the wall. But he does get clear. Gage gets around the 4 car. 4 car might get him back. No. Yeah. Gamble's help has arrived to the main pack though. Tedwards and Bell are here. That's not far enough right now. Gamble's trying to run down this 45. This 4 car seems to be the weakest of everybody up here. Not to say he isn't strong, he definitely is. But I think everybody else, he sees more of a short run car starting to fall off a little bit more here. Oh, here we go. Gamble for the lead. Sherman hangs it tough on the outside. He repels this attack. Now Chris. Little crossover move on the 48. See if he can throw it down here. And Gage has caught these guys already. I estimate about 5 or 6 more laps until pit stop, so keep that in the back of your mind. We've got 1 more round of stops. See if Gage is trying to get the 6 on the outside. No, that's not going to work. Everybody keeps their position. Oh boy. This is definitely shaping up to be a classic Gen 1, early Gen 2 type of race here. And boy, it's been great. Gamble running a little bit at the outside line. So is Gage. Gage, right around the 6 car on the outside. They know it's time to go. There's the 4 now looking inside. Oh boy. Turn 2 passes. Keeps it down. Oh, he's sliding up there. Pushes Chris out of the groove. Still side by side. I'm not shouting out that show. I'm not a big fan. Oh, pit stops. Sounds like they're gearing down. Yes, they are. Who will stay out? Oh, never mind. Ignore me. I am a fool. I do apologize for that. It honestly sounded like they were slowing down. I heard the engine get a little bit lower, or so I thought. But pit stops are definitely going to happen at some point. Now, what do you do? Is it a no tire, a 2 tire? Pocono is definitely a fuel mileage race. I think you can get away I mean, you do fuel only, but I think you have to put enough fuel in the car that you might as well put 2 tires and not lose any time. So I think it's a 2-tire stop. I think whoever takes 2 tires is going to win this race. Because there's no way they stretch it to the end. I'm keeping an eye on the speed gauges here. They've got to come... I mean, I'm talking about a little bit early here. But we've got 11 to go now. They're not making it. Here we go. Do not worry, Gamble. Your help's on the way. They've passed the baby. They're now working on Chris. But they've caught Sherman. They haven't been able to pass him. I mean, you got the 2 probably best cars all season right there. Not able to get around. It's all going to be pit stops here. That's what it's going to come down to. I mean, yeah, gaining a position here would help. But it's going to be a strategy thing. No one yet. As we are coming around to 10 laps to go. There's Gage. Put a little bit of pressure on the 48. You know, even if Gage probably can't pass the 48, I'm sure in the back of his mind, he wants to slow up the 48. You know, let Carson Sherman, teammate, be a little bit better. But that outside move just helped the 48 as he dives it down into turn 2. Try to complete the slide job here. Not able to yet. Side by side. There goes Sherman. That outside. Too powerful. 3 wide now for second. There's the 4 cars here as well. I hate the pace car. We got 9 to go. Is anybody risking a pit? Oh, look at this! Thomas Taylor has come down pit road. That is not a problem. Oh boy. Keep your eyes on Mr. Taylor now. Depending on what he does, I want to see what he does. You got to take fuel only. Or just 2 tires. There you go. They're still running up here. Uh-huh. Alright, they took 2 tires. You can't take 4. You can't take 4. Yo, I think that's a winning call. Here comes everybody else. He brought them all down. Except for Chris. Chris is going to stay out. Oh boy. So pit a lap early. Pit with everybody else. Or pit a lap late. Let's see what goes down here. Lap 62 of 70. 8 laps to go. It's got to be 2 tires only. That's the only answer here. See what? All right, Gamble. Everyone's lifting up 2. I wouldn't be surprised if someone risks it with fuel only, but I don't think that's going to win them the race. There, fuel off and drop. What a stop for Gage! Oh my goodness! Oh, what a stop for Cannon Gage! That first pit stall, paying dividends here as he gets out. But where is Chris? Chris is coming into the pits now. Where is the 10? Oh, the 10 car. It did not work out too good for the 10. He might gain some spots here, but not the race deciding thing he wanted. Alright, Chris. Look at the situation. You got to take only gas. Okay. Or just 2. There you see the pink car and the light green car. Right, there you come. I'm trying to give you guys the widest shot I can get here. Oh, there he goes. Alright, there's Chris in 1. Here's Gage with the momentum. He's approaching around Chris. Here they are out of 1. Gage looking back to the inside now. 7 to go. They're side by side going into turn 2. Gage has the momentum. He's going to slide up. He's going to clear. He's got it. There we go. Gage gets around Chris. Still a great call by Chris, though. Puts him back up into second. They've had 2 great calls at the second half of this race. All right, Mr. Gamble or Chris, if he can get it up now. Now, before this race gets intense, I want to shout out the 5 car of Anthony Tedwards battling back all the way here into 4th. All right, but here we go. The 6 or the 48 realistically are the only 2 that have a shot at getting it. They're not going to get them if they're side by side. I think that's the play. If the 6 car is faster with fresher tires, you know, let them go. See if you guys can run them down. Use the draft. Remember when they caught Carson Sherman earlier, the previous run, because he was out all alone without draft. That's what you got to do. I think that's the play. Just don't go side by side here, guys. You can run them down. There, stay nose to tail. Oh, Gage pulled away a little bit that lap. Not what they wanted, but you see Gamble, he doesn't want to work with that 6 car, but that outside, you're not going to pass him with the tires like that. 5 to go. I don't think the Chastain's going to work here, my friend. The finish line is too far down. Alright, let's look at lap times here. Last lap, a 52.7, 52.9. That 54 is because they're side by side. They're letting that 54 pull away. They use that drafting help. There is time to get back up there. But if they get side by side one more time, I think that might be it. No, they reeled him back in that lap. They reeled him in by 2/10. 4 to go. It's definitely catchable. Even if they catch him. Might not be able to pass, but I would not be surprised if Chris or Gamble throw it down into turn 2 and just see what happens. Oh, yeah. They are gaining on him. It's going to be a battle of the 3 here. Alright, let's see. As long as Gamble don't make a move here in this straightaway. I think we've got the 3 top teams in the top 3 here. It doesn't get better than this. They close in by another 2/10 that lap. There's Gamble looking inside. I think you're close enough you can afford to make that move. But it's not going to work out. People have not been able to pass in going into turn 1. You got to do it in 2 or 3. Yes, I think the 3 top teams. They're the only 3 teams with wins this year, aside from the 4 car, which is that's an outlier. But they are there. See what they do. Gap, no more. They're on the bumper. We have not seen any passes into 1. But he is there. 3 laps to go. There's Gamble once again looking in the 1. That's not going to work, my friend. He really put it down there that time. He wants it to work. But it's not going to. Gamble's best bet. Let the 6 car and the 54 battle it out. And pass them both. Now, if anything happens here, there is this 3rd pack of the 5, the 45, and the 25, just in case. Coming out of 3. Oh, my beautiful camera work back in action. Alright, boys, 2 to go. Chris, he's definitely going to try and move here. I think he has to. Or not. He's learned. Passes into turn 1 don't work. Out of 2 here. Chris lost a little time that lap. Not close enough to make a move into 2. See that third pack there as well. There you see Gamble. Looking under Chris here. That's just what Gage wants to see. If they stay side by side, I think that's it. That might be it. There you see the white flag is displayed. We've got 1 lap to go here. Gamble and Chris are still side by side. But they're not even close to that 54 car. They are still keeping it. No, there we go. Chris is cleared once again. He might have a chance into 3. Other than that, if he gets through 2 well, I don't think there's enough room. Gamble battling back was too much. As Gage comes around this flat turn 3. To take, what is this? 3 wins in a row? As Gage will win at the newly repaved Pocono. Maybe. Yes, race is complete. Now I did see the lights as well. Just check back of everybody. Oh, there's a few cars down pit road. Now we're going to go back and see. The race is complete anyway because the white flag was already displayed, most likely. Is my belief. Alright, so lights go on. When? Right there is when they go on. Yeah, they have already taken the white flag at that time. Anyway, we go back here now. Why did it come out? I don't see a reason. I don't see why the caution came out. Interesting. Take it back a little bit. Anything at all? No. Interesting. Well, that'll still do it for the race. 2 in a row. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's a neat looking shot. Yeah, look at that. Let's see. So we got that. I want to see that to baby. Let's get him in Bullhead first of all. Well, this was a great race, by the way. It was the 1. Well, the 1 will be alright. Yeah. So at some point, the baby takes out Bullhead here. I mean, cleaned him out. Bullhead definitely could have won this race, by the way. If whatever is about to happen doesn't happen. Was it the baby or was it Gamble? It may have been Gamble who takes him out. Or was it Gage? I forget. I think it was Gamble here. Oh, yeah. And then the baby was the one who had the big slide. I don't remember what lap that was on. I'll be honest. That's all the photos I'm going to get. This was an awesome race, my friends. There's the full thing. The 78 backed out. He may have been what caused that. Slubmore was also a lap down, but you know what? They'll be alright. Alright, you guys. Now, before we go, next week is a very special race for at least me and the people who have been here since Season 1, Race 1. It's been 2 years next week. That's going to be awesome. Well, actually, it's going to be a little bit earlier. I think the official 2-year date is going to be on a Saturday, but I'm not doing a race on a Saturday. I'm doing it the Monday before. So really, I'm still a week off, but I mean, just think about that, man. That's awesome. Anyway, I'll talk about that later on. I'll see you guys at Old Dover.